Hello everyone, I am the Chaotic Sun from Solar Commentaries, and I am bringing to you the Disc of Chaos in Guild Wars 1. Yes, this is at the very end of Destruction Depths. I promised you guys this video, and I'm going to give it to you now. I've sped things up to 150% speed, so that it can go at a relatively decent rate, and that way you don't have to sit and wait for long periods of time. So you will notice I have like a -50 death penalty. That's because when I went through, I died at the Norn section. Yeah, again, I know. But this time I have a backup plan. See, I managed to get my hands on a Power Stone of Courage. That thing there. What that does, it gets rid of your entire party's death penalty and gives a +10 morale boost. As you can see, Vec there had a +10 morale boost. Now, the objective is to destroy all of the destroyers in this room. So, here's what I suggest. First off, well, you could go either left or right, but from the top, pull the first group of destroyers toward you. You want to eliminate as many of these guys as possible before you take on the Disc of Chaos, that is. The Disc of Chaos in and of itself is very nasty without the added effect of having hundreds of destroyers on top of you. So, you're going to have 3 golems. I currently have 2 on melee and 1 on defense. That worked out pretty well. Eventually, though, as you will see, I moved them all to melee for the Disc of Chaos because it has ridiculous defense armor. So, I also have Conjure Frost to do extra damage, and I've replaced Resurrection Signet with Lightning Reflexes for personal survivability, just to make myself be able to live longer, and it's less of a pain for the healers in my group, which, by the way, I'm still using only AI henchmen. So, these groups of destroyers are actually really, really easy, especially with the +10 morale boost. You know, you don't have to worry about it. Just some little tips here. First off, you can try to pull them to you like this. The problem is, with this tactic is, well, first off, you have to place them here, and the golems you can't control. I don't know why you can't control the golems. If I were you, if I was going to pull this group, I would set them all to defense, because you can't pull them from up here. Set them all to defense, run down, grab them, and bring them, and run the destroyers up here, and then you can reset your golems to melee. For some reason, I have line of sight issues here. I can't shoot them, so I basically give up on this and I move on to the other side. You want to be patient with this room. It's really not a good idea to go charging in there like an idiot and getting yourselves killed. Because in this game, getting yourselves killed is bad. Dying is bad. You get a terrible death penalty, and I'm glad that Guild Wars 2 is going to change that. Thank you, ArenaNet! Hallelujah. Now, you're going to see me frog around with these guys here. The really tricky thing with the golems is that they can pull the Disc of Chaos, too. And basically, if you're on the stairs, the disc won't pull. However, if you run actually out into the open, that will probably get the Disc of Chaos chasing you. The Disc of Chaos, you will see, is a very big spinning thing that looks kind of like a disc, and it's very chaotic. Like me, the Chaotic Sun. Now you can see I run my henchmen back up to the very top. That's because I can handle a couple of destroyers by myself, especially with 2 melee golems and a defense golem. These things are really powerful. They will keep you alive. You like this. Life is good. So I managed to take out that entire group except for the Destroyer of Lives. And I can't hit the Destroyer of Lives from here because of line of sight issues. That I don't like. I don't understand why, but as you can see, my golem runs out there, and oh look, Disc of Chaos goes chasing it. You are dead. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm sitting here with 2 golems, and I'm like, ah, great, I'm here with 2 golems. Wonderful. I'm going to try to kill the Destroyer of Lives from ranged. You can't do that unless you have spells and not arrows, because arrows fly in a straight line and they can get obstructed, whereas spells like Firestorm and other things go directly on the target. You don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't advise you using Firestorm on destroyers because, well, destroyers are immune to fire. So yeah, now I move to 2 melees, and we've got my party here. We are happy. Yay! We are happy! There are 5 sets of destroyers plus the Disc of Chaos. We're going to end up pulling another group when we start to fight the Disc of Chaos, because what I try to do is take out the Destroyer of Lives. And that's a generally good tactic. You want to destroy the Destroyer's ads, or you want to destroy the other destroyers. You don't need to focus on the Disc of Chaos until after you've dealt with the other destroyers. Deal with the others first. If you have to, I would have somebody... first off, always play with people, as I say. I still say that, because people have a certain sense of self-preservation. I would advise that you get somebody to go up to the Disc of Chaos and knock it down, daze it, or interrupt it, more importantly. And while it's dealing with... And while he's making sure the Disc of Chaos is useless, you go after the other destroyers, deal with the other destroyers, kill them, and then, if necessary, you can try to kite the Destroyer of Chaos. The problem with kiting it is that it has spells. It is an elementalist. It's got... what's it called? Flame Burst, which is an area of effect spell around it, Mind Blast, and Energy Blast. I would advise you interrupt Flame Burst as much as possible, because it will wreck you terribly. It is bad, man. That thing does a lot of damage. It deals with the golems, like, in no time flat. So, and as you can see, a lot of my party has died. However, I have not, so we'll still be able to pull this off. This is why you should have multiple people when you do this, because that way you can assign one person, say, somebody's golem is shut down, and they can call it and say, yeah, I've got it. I'll move over to... I'm going to the golems, so that will help out. And you can see it's already destroyed the other 2 golems, and you've got it fighting here. Now, the Disc of Chaos, what it will do is it will run away from melee. It will. It doesn't like melee. So, as you can see, what it's going to do is it's going to run away toward the other group of destroyers and pull them, and then we have to deal with those group as well as this Disc of Chaos. You can see we're doing practically no damage to it whatsoever. Even with everybody up and moving, we are only able to do a little bit of damage. The golems here are invaluable. I don't know where the heck the dwarves are, but... gotta raise the golems, make it do damage. You can see it's gonna start running away here. It's bad. It's ugly. So yeah, play with people. It makes your life so much easier. You'll be happy. All will be well. And yeah. We are here, sitting here on the pretty destroyer. It's taking out the other golem, and it starts to pull the other group. So now we have not only the Disc of Chaos to deal with, but a destroyer of hordes and thoughts and other things. So this is going to be pretty bad, as you can tell. But fortunately, I have an idea. Why don't we go and attack the other destroyers so that it's less damage output in the long run? Well, that's a great idea, and I res a golem, and it gets stuck behind a dead golem. Oh my gosh. AI! Stupid AI is stupid. Okay, so, yeah. Newsflash, move around the golem. Oh gosh. So, you need to keep the golems alive, because they are going to be major damage dealers in melee. So, now I've got 2, and do they go after the big rolling disc that's trying to kill me? No, of course not. They go after the others. So, me being the intelligent person I am, I say, well, if they're going to go after those, why don't I do it too? And that way we can DPS them down, and they will die. And death is good. Well, assuming you're not the one dying. So we've taken care of all of the destroyers except for the Disc of Chaos and a Destroyer of Lives. And you can see we're getting very close. It's getting very, very close. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Come on, come on, come on. I'm like thinking, go, go, for crying out loud. Do it. Do it. Just die already. Please, please. I'm not doing any damage. The golems are taking a huge beating. One goes down, and it's dead. Oh, hallelujah. I'm thinking, okay, done? No. Okay, there's a Destroyer of Lives. So, we're going to kill this Destroyer of Lives, and that is going to be the end of the Disc of Chaos. Oh, yes. Hallelujah. So, just to give you a quick summary of what to do with that fight while this cutscene plays, you want to take out as many destroyers as possible before you go and pull the Disc of Chaos. If you accidentally pull the Disc of Chaos, what you need to do is you need to make sure it's dazed, knocked down, or interrupted as much as possible, because it will do a lot of damage to you. You then go around and take out the rest of the destroyers as quickly as possible. Then, once that's done, you can all turn and gang up on the Disc of Chaos, take it out really quickly. Make sure you have a Power Stone of Courage on hand, because you are most likely going to die before the fight. Then what you have to do is use it, that way you don't have any death penalty, and you won't have problems at all, usually, or you shouldn't. I've been the Chaotic Sun from Solar Commentaries. Come to my channel and subscribe, please. Be happy. We're here to entertain you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the near future.